tell me about how you started doing the spiritual readings?
Yeah, about 5 years ago, I started out using tarot cards. I was really young. I found them really interesting. I was introduced to them by a cousin. And I found they were really accurate and kind of creepy, so it was nice. And I started doing readings on my friends. And then I was searching on YouTube one day, and I came across a clip from Doreen Virtue. She was on the Oprah show, and she was reading oracle cards, and she was talking about Michael the Archangel. And I just was really drawn to it for some reason. I just had a good feeling about them, so I went to a boutique, and I purchased some cards. And since then, I've been doing it, and I absolutely love it.
So how long have you been doing the readings for the Archangel Michael with the oracle cards?
About 2 years. I don't really do much advertising, so It's kind of, I guess the time limit when I started, when my most recent reading was, it's not really so strict, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm a student right now at university. I'm in psychology, so I kind of like to pick and choose who my clients are or who I do readings with. I like to have a connection with them.
Yeah.
Before I start reading, I feel it kind of helps. Yeah. With the readings, they're more accurate and answers questions.
Okay. So how accurate would you say that your readings have been?
It really varies between person and person.
Okay.
I feel like when you come in and you really believe in what's going to happen and you really think I'm sincere about what I'm doing, it's going to be more accurate for you. Because you come in with a question in mind and you're just more prepared. But if you come in just to kind of see how it feels, you don't have anything in mind, you don't really know, I guess. So I guess the accuracy just depends on what kind of person I'm doing a reading for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many would you say that you do a month? Like how many readings?
Well, because I don't advertise at all, I'm more word of mouth. It really varies. So if I have a good reading with a client, they can contact their relatives or friends, and then the next day I can get 5 calls asking them to set up a time. So on average, per month, I'd say probably about 6.
Okay. So for people that are watching Spoke Online, if they wanted to get into the oracle cards, how would you suggest going about it? Like if they wanted to do readings themselves?
Well, as I said, I started off with tarot cards and I just bought an inexpensive version of them at Chapters. So I'm sure they would sell oracle cards as well. I got mine from a boutique bookstore in Toronto.
Okay.
So I think if you just went to a bookstore, it usually includes like a little booklet in them that says what each card is about and like how.
So it's pretty easy to read.
Yeah. It's kind of like a step-by-step guide.
Okay.
So I think, just buying a kit from a bookstore or something like that, it could,
Okay. And for whoever is watching this and wants to set up a meeting with you, I know you like to meet with people before.
Yeah.
How would they get in contact with you?
I'd say probably the best would be my email.
Okay.
It just comes to my BlackBerry, and that way I always get them. That way it's not, if I miss a phone call, I have to call you back.
Yeah.
Just emails are a lot easier for...
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking with me for your oracle cards.
Thank you.